What's up, YouTube? It's RSMario here, bringing you another Mega Pokemon Mega Analysis video. This time, I'm doing, I'm only gonna do one Pokemon. I know I said I was gonna do Mega Latios and Latias, but I tried to record it and the video was just way too long. So I was like, well, in order to cover them, in order to cover both of them accurately, I will probably have to separate it into two videos. So I am going to be doing Mega Latios today and Latias tomorrow. Latias will be on Monday. So yeah, sorry about that, people. But I'm trying not to make extra long videos because I checked the analytics and I know a lot of people aren't actually finishing the videos. So I'm gonna try to keep them as short as I can for you guys, but give you as much information as possible, which is in no way easy. But I'm gonna try my damnedest to do it for you guys. And also thank you for finally getting me to 15 subscribers. That's what's up. Alright, so let's hop into this. So I've been doing these Mega Pokemon Mega Analysis videos for the upcoming Koto Mega Scoop, which is coming up, which is supposed to be like a big issue of Koto coming out on the 15th. It's gonna reveal a bunch of Mega Pokemon. It'll probably leak around maybe the 12th, 13th, something like that. It usually leaks 3 to 4 days earlier, so it'll probably leak around the 11th. So, you know, I've been doing these Mega Analysis videos in anticipation for that article. So let's hop into it. So today's Mega Pokemon that we're going to analyze in the Metal game is Mega Latios. So Mega Latios is a unannounced but already confirmed Pokemon that we basically got from Project Pokemon hackers who hacked Pokemon X and Y and got the data from Mega Latios out. Latios, why do I keep doing that? So they got the data for both of these Pokemon out of that project. So yep. So it hasn't been announced. It probably will be announced. More than likely, I would not be surprised if it's not announced in the Mega Scoop itself. But it hasn't been announced, but we know it exists. It exists in data for X and Y. So yeah, let's analyze it. All right, so I'm gonna start off with regular Latios. All right, so regular Latios is a Dragon Psychic type Pokemon. Its ability is Levitate. You know, its stats are, its stats are awesome. I mean, it's a legendary Pokemon, so of course its stats are going to be pretty good. Its stats are, he has 80 HP, 90 attack, 80 defense, 130 special attack, 110 special defense, and 110 speed. All of these stats are solid buildable stats. Like I was saying, anything over like 80 is a buildable stat. I mean, 80 is not that good. I mean, but it's not bad either, you know. So, yeah, I mean, he can be a physical attacker or a special attacker. Either way it goes. More than likely, more people lean towards the special attack since it's so high. I mean, 130 is freaking awesome, you know. So Nintendo, in all their wisdom, decided, hey, you know, this already awesome Pokemon, let's take them and give it a Mega Evolution. And that's pretty much what they did. They gave us Mega Latios. So, Mega Latios. Now, this is unconfirmed Pokemon, but we know it exists. It keeps its Dragon Psychic typing. It keeps Levitate. It doesn't get any extra. Because this is one of the few Pokemon that actually keeps all its abilities and its type when it Mega Evolves, which isn't a bad thing because Levitate, you know, keeps us from getting hit with earthquakes and ground attacks and such. So it keeps Levitate. Its stats are freaking awesome. Alright, you just look at the stats. I mean, Mega Latios keeps 80 HP because Mega Evolving never really changes the HP stat, at least not so far. It goes from 190, it goes from 90 attack to 130. 130, yes, 130 attack. Oh my gosh, an outrage from this thing is raping whole teams. Like, I mean, then you got 100 defense, which basically means that you can build off the defense. 160 special attack. This is base now. This is 160 base special attack. That's before any EV investment. So Draco Meteor death. Yep. Draco Meteor equals death. That's what that means. 120 special defense, and its speed stays at 110. So, which isn't bad. I mean, because I guess if they really increased anything else on this Pokemon, it would be horribly broken. I mean, if it was any faster, it would be broken. If it was any more bulky, it would be broken. It's already damn near broken as it is. But if any of these other stats were increased, it would be broken. That's Mega Latios. Man, like, I'm just sitting here like this. I want to use this Pokemon now. You know, I mean, it's kind of weird because part of me is like, I'm so glad I don't play OU and Ubers, but the other half is like, man, I want to use this thing, man. I want to try this thing out when it comes out. You know, so I might actually start, you know, even though this thing will probably be Ubers, since, I mean, you know, normal Latios is already OU. You know, Mega Latios will probably be Ubers. I mean, because they just banned Edgy-Slash to Ubers, so, you know, I seriously think Mega Latios will probably be banned to Ubers too. So, let's run through the moveset, shall we? So, I made 2 movesets for Mega Latios. One of them is more based on a physical set, and the other one is more based on a special set. Similar to what I did with, like, you know, Mega Metagross and Mega Diancie. I separated into special and physical sets because both you can run it either way. You can even run defensively, but I didn't really want to go into that much. You know? I'm just gonna go down the list as it is. I'm not gonna separate it, but I'm just gonna go down the list. So, HP Steel. Alright, so Hidden Power Steel. The reason I put this on here is mainly because of coverage. Like, you know, Latias and Latios don't learn any poison moves other than Toxic, and they learn no steel moves other than Steel Wing, which isn't bad, but nowadays you need coverage against fairies. If you're running a dragon, you need something that can hit fairies, otherwise the fairy will always scare you out, and, you know, you'll be dealing with this thing for the whole battle. So, HP Steel is the best bet. Calm Mind is a given for any special attacking sweeper, you know, increasing your special defense and special attack at the same time. Dragon Dance is basically your physical, boost move. You know, we know Dragon Dance increases your physical attack and your speed, you know, basically making you faster and hit harder, which is freaking amazing for this Pokemon. Draco Meteor. Alright, Draco Meteor is a must for any special dragon attacker. Or dragon special attacker, because, I mean, one, it hits so damn hard. Like, in 2, I mean, you can basically use this move to, like, stick and move. So basically what I would do with Draco Meteor is I would bring in, you know, Latios, hit the Draco Meteor, get the special defense drop, and then get back out. You know, that way, you know, it negates all of the changes in your stats, and then you can come back in and do it again on whatever troublesome thing, or you can mop up a team or whatever. Psyshock. Alright, so I put a Psyshock in here. It's a Psychic Stab special attack move, and also it hits the defense stat and not the special defense stat. So if you have like me on my teams, I have a special wall and a physical wall. So I mean, so that way, I mean, I could probably just make one Pokemon that does both, but I kind of like having options. So I have a special wall and a physical wall. For teams like that, you send out your special wall to block Mega Latios, and they use Side Shock, which doesn't even affect the special defense. It hits the regular defense, which catches people by surprise. Most people know nowadays what Side Shock does, but still, it's a move to have. It is a stab psychic attack. If you didn't want to use this, you can go ahead and just use Psychic. But Side Shock is always kind of fun to use. Outrage. This is another given for a dragon Pokemon. If you're running a physical set, if you're running the Dragon Dance set, Outrage is a given. The only problem with Outrage is you get stuck using Outrage. So if you're using Outrage and then you switch in a Fairy, like say Xerneas comes in, since this thing's gonna be Ubers, Xerneas comes in when you're using Outrage, you're screwed. You can't switch out, you can't stop Outrage, and you're screwed. So I put Outrage in here as a physical attack alternative. Any alternatives to this, you could probably use Dragon Claw, or either you could run a mixed set and run Draco Meteor instead of Outrage. It's up to you. Then the last two moves being Waterfall. And a lot of people were like, cause I was kind of like, telling my friends and stuff about this. I'm like, why would you put Waterfall? For coverage. Like, I mean, you got a psychic attack, you've got a dragon attack, but you do need some other coverage. Like, what if a defensive fire type comes out there? What if a ground type comes out there? Because you gotta remember now that Groudon is gonna be a thing now, and especially since what they call it, Primal Groudon is gonna be fire ground. You're gonna need something that hits him, and a Waterfall will knock Primal Groudon on its ass. Alternatives will also be like Thunderbolt for your special set. I couldn't put that on there because I don't try to put 8 moves on for time constraints basically. And Zen Headbutt for your physical set. Alright, so Zen Headbutt is basically your physical stab psychic move that you can use to just punch things in the face. This is my set. Check that out. Check out my videos. My part 3 of my Zelda Wii U videos are coming out. I'm doing speculation, rumors, and news, but more speculation. So that comes out tomorrow. Check that out, and like, comment, subscribe, and keep it real.